The vast majority of people at this time across Europe actually were involved in work in agriculture, and this is not just men, it's women as well. So much of the time their work would have been in the fields, especially around harvest time. But women also had responsibilities in the home, and a lot of the women that I'm dealing with in Nîmes are married to men who have some sort of artisanal background. So they could be working in textiles, for example. Nîmes, as probably everybody knows, is where we get the word denim. It comes from denim, from Nîmes. So textile industry in Nîmes is very big. Also, they're keeping the family alive. So there's the making of food, the baking of bread that happens every day. There's things like spinning and weaving, which is an actual important form of female sociability. And if you have to think about the sort of houses that people are living in, on the whole, people don't have glass in their houses, therefore windows are relatively small. So often women sit on their doorsteps to spin, so they've got light. But then if you've got a street of women doing that, then you've got gossip and conversation as well. But fairly unrelenting pace of life, and those are, for married women. Also before that, most women had to save up money in order to get married. So we have this idea about people in the 16th century getting married when they were 12 or 14, which is entirely from aristocratic and royal perspectives. Most ordinary people had to save up a dowry if they were a woman, or had to save up money just to establish a house if they were a man. So they would enter work around the age of 13, probably going into domestic service as a woman, apprenticeship perhaps as a boy, and they would then do that for 13, 15 years. So there's this life cycle service. Most of the servant girls are younger, which doesn't help with the whole sexual assault from the older employers. And it was a life of drudgery. I mean, some of the instances that I've read about are, they're bleaching shirts, they're taking human excrement out to the garden, they are looking after children, they're carrying heavy things, they're working in the kitchen. This is a labouring life.